So me obviously trying to get in the spirit of Christmas by having glitter everywhere, I sprayed some glitter. It was like a body one that obviously had glitter in it, so not only does it make my hair look like I've now got dandruff, so I love that for me, but I actually got it in my eye. And so I've literally just been sat here just trying to like let my eyes like not ruin my makeup, because I sort of sprayed it and I thought I'd close, like I closed my eyes and then I thought I'd open them and there was still particles going around, so yeah, so apologies that I look like a glitter mess right now. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy Shrine. So if you're new here, I do Disney themed videos. So last one I did was actually my Disney store sale, so the Christmas ones. If you've not seen them, please go check that out. And today is more what I class as like a stocking filler one. Now I don't know if you've noticed, but I've had to change my schedule because obviously I do normally do these videos once a week, but then I was like, well, just in case you want to buy any of this stuff, I don't want you to miss out. So I thought I'd actually do this video a couple days earlier than I normally would do, because I normally have like a schedule where I do them. So I thought, oh, for this one, because obviously it's like a last minute thing, I don't want obviously the video to go up and you only had a couple days to go out, because if you're like me, I don't actually like going shopping the week of Christmas. So apart from actually going out to go to work, I try not to actually go out if I can help it. And because at the moment we're having a postal strike, so I'm trying obviously not to order anything, so I'm trying to be organised and obviously not to, you know, have to like stress about things like that, because to be honest I'm still waiting for one more thing to arrive with Reubens' Christmas present. So obviously if it comes late it doesn't really matter, but I'm still waiting on one more thing. But I just wanted to, just in case any of the stuff that you wanted, I thought, like I said, I'll just do this video early for you guys. But yeah, let's just get into this. Most of this stuff is from Asda, because if you know us, we actually go to Asda shopping, so that's where we do our food shop, and sometimes obviously we go to the George bit. Now some of this I did actually order on their website and then I collected it when we obviously did our food shop, and then other ones I actually saw when I was actually in store. So I'm just gonna get it out. At the moment Asda do have on some of their things 3 for 2s, so again, just in case that's something you wanted, that's why I thought I'll do this video now for you guys. I have requested some of it for Christmas, so that's why some of it I've not actually included in this video, because I didn't want to buy it hoping obviously Reuben would get it. There's also another special thing in here as well. So a while ago I did actually do a small business thing, so because if you know me, I'm in the process of doing my own children's book. I do my own drawings, that kind of thing, so I do actually have like links down below, so just in case again anything you want to buy or commission me for, that's something I do. So I know what it's like to have a small business. Like, it's not something that I could like leave my job to do, so it's something I do as a hobby that hopefully one day I can actually turn it into something more. So a while ago I did actually reach out to some people on Facebook about getting scrunchies. Now I did actually do a video on 2 people that obviously I got scrunchies for, but then obviously I contacted another person, and I've been waiting to do this for Christmas, so just in case you guys want to obviously get these as Christmas present because they're more personalised, that's why I thought I'd do this. So I'll just show you this one first. So I will obviously have all the links down below. I love the idea of obviously having them as, say, like bracelets. So for me, I love having one in my hair and then having them as a bracelet. That's kind of my personal thing. And the fact that you can actually choose the fabrics as well. So this one's really nice because it's obviously just got the Mickey Mouse ears on there, but it's got all different characters on there as well. Now for me, I always a bit more particular when it comes to scrunchies, like the actual fabric, because I like ones that's got loads of different things on there, because obviously being a scrunchie it's going to be small, so for me personally, like, I didn't want to have like I don't know, like a big picture and then obviously you only see like half of it, because obviously once it's obviously condensed down, it's obviously just gonna be really small. But yeah, one thing I love about this as well is the fact that it's actually adult size, because unfortunately some of the ones I've got in the past, like from Primark and things like that, they have been obviously children's size ones, so it's one of those things where I obviously couldn't wear them or they hurt too much. So this is another one. So a lot of these are kind of based on, say, the parks. So for example, obviously you've got the foods in there, so you've got like the Mickey cookie, the donuts, you've also got the ice creams as well. So yeah, so for me, I wanted to get something that was, for one, really colourful, so obviously then it draws attention, but for me it kind of represents, say, like the parks and stuff, because for me, like, I love going to Disney. Like, I've not actually been to Disney Paris like since before well, the pandemic, to be honest, so because that was the last time I went, so it's like, what, 3 years ago. So I really miss it and I would love to go back again at some point. So it's kind of little reminders like that I like. So another character I got was Tinkerbell. So I don't actually have a lot of Tinkerbell things, so I was really happy to see that they had a fabric of Tinkerbell on there, and I just thought, again, it was just so cute. Obviously the fact that for me, again, it was just like a character. I was like, oh, you know, you can definitely tell when obviously this is on, you can definitely tell that it's like a Tinkerbell character. But like I said, I want to try and get more, not to say unusual characters, but obviously I've got a lot of things that's from the princesses. I want to get more themed ones, hence why the other ones I got, which were Christmas ones and New Year, the Christmas ones and Halloween themed. This one I wanted to be like more everyday ones. And then the last one, I couldn't resist. When I saw this one, I was like, I love Remy, I love Ratatouille. Like I did talk about this in my last video, how much I obviously, me and Reuben love Ratatouille. So it's one of those things that I was just like, I couldn't resist when I saw that they had this fabric. And I was just like, not only does it have all the sweets and obviously all the Mickey cookies and the waffles and things like that, but it also has Remy on there as well. But yeah, like I said, they're really nice to talk to. Like I said, I will link everything down below. So just in case something you're interested in, they do obviously have their own like websites, Instagram, Facebook, that kind of thing. So it's one of the situations where I literally just went on and be like, they didn't know I was going to do this, so I just basically went on as a customer being like, I'm looking for some more like scrunchies, like what kind of fabrics do you do these kind of characters? And they obviously came back to me with like loads of photos, and I just like circled which ones I wanted. And then once I'd gone through the order process, and once I paid for it, then I said, oh, I actually have like a small YouTube channel, would it be possible for me to actually talk about you on my channel? So like I said, so I did actually do a video a while ago with 2 other people, but I want to save this one, so just in case again you want to get these as presents, it would help them out being a small business, but at the same time you get it more personalized for Christmas. Right, so moving on to the other stuff. So one thing that me and Reuben like to do is obviously when we go see my dad, there's actually this place in the market, so we actually go to Salisbury to go see my dad. In the marketplace there's this guy who actually has like loads of toys. So I have actually done this in previous videos where I tend to like go and get like toys. He must like be so familiar with me now because obviously I get like loads of toys from him, and he's probably like, what do you do with these? Like, do you have like a child or something? So one thing I saw, I couldn't resist, even though Winnie the Pooh is not my favourite, but the fact that he's themed, the fact that he's actually in a little a pudding, I couldn't resist. So originally this did actually say Disney Store exclusive, so this was originally £6 from the Disney Store. So obviously it's almost like a charity shop but not, so I don't know where he gets his stuff from. So I don't know if he actually, people donate to him, I'm not actually sure, because he's got like loads of toys, and not just Disney, he's got loads of other stuff as well. So I've actually got Reubens some stuff, like some action figures in the past, like from Spider-Man and stuff like that, as again little stocking fillers. So it's a great place to go, like they said, to the market. Or you can go to charity shops, which I did actually do a video last year for you guys, again, of last minute things that you can get in charity shops. It just happened to be Disney. I've not had a chance to go to any shops this year because unfortunately my job is very demanding around Christmas. So to be honest, to the point where me and Reuben, our next day off together is actually Christmas Day. So that's how much we're working, or we've got like family plans, that kind of thing. So we don't actually have a day off together, just the 2 of us, until Christmas Day. So both of us are either working, or our next day off we're actually going to my mum's to decorate her tree. So it's kind of like, it's a family thing rather than just me and Reuben. So I would definitely say, if you can get to charity shops, obviously there's ways you can obviously like help out on the market, that kind of thing, just because obviously this was really cute. It does say press here, so I don't know if originally he was supposed to light up, so maybe that's why it got donated, just on the basis that maybe it doesn't work anymore. But yeah, so I only got this for like £4, so the fact that it was originally £6, but it's in really good condition, and the fact it's got like a little holly on there as well. Even though, like I said, Winnie the Pooh is not really my favourite, but the fact that he's dressed up as a little pudding, I was like, I couldn't resist. Right, so the next thing that I got was from Asda. So these are all Asda stuff. So some of this, like I said, is in the 3 for 2, and then some of this normal stuff. So this is a normal one. I purposely got this just on the basis that I love the drawing. Like, I don't know if you know, since Wreck-It Ralph came out, that they've started to do the Disney princesses actually interacting with each other. So this one's really nice, where it's also got Ariel, Rapunzel and Tiana on there, and the fact that for one you don't get a lot of Tiana stuff on there, and the fact that, like I said, they're interacting with each other. Now I will actually use this because this is bath and shower bubbles. If you know me, I love my baths. So the fact that obviously this is a Disney one, so like I said, I will use this one, and then once I've used it, I'll put the empty one in the shrine. But like I said, it's just the fact I have the characters on there, like I said, actually interacting, because normally you get characters that is kind of just like a posed version, version and they're just copy and paste it together, but the fact they're actually interacting, I love the fact that's where they're going. So next one's these were a 3 for 2, but I won't actually be using these because unfortunately I can't actually use bath bombs, but again I love the style of this. So this is a colour changing bath fizzer, and if I remember rightly, I think this was only about like £2, maybe £3, so it wasn't too expensive, but again it was in the 3 for 2. So apparently this starts off pink and then it actually goes to blue, so it actually shows on the back the colour actually goes to. Like I said, I won't be using this, so this would just go straight in the shrine, but again I just really like the design of the characters. I just really like the kind of like pencil sketch kind of look of them. So I always love it when they do the characters like, and what I class as non-traditionally drawn, so it's not like copy and pasted from the movie. They've actually drawn the characters differently, and again the fact they've actually got characters interacting. So obviously you've got Cinderella and you've got Jasmine as well. You've got Rapunzel on the side, but yeah, just the fact they're interacting. Like I said, I'm a sucker for packaging, and the fact they've actually got the princesses like interacting with each other is what I love. So this is what I mean by like copy and pasting. So for example, this one is a this one is a lip balm, and obviously they've got characters on there, but they're just kind of posed like pictures of them, so it's kind of like they've copy and pasted them. So these ones are the ones that I kind of are not starting to like, just on the basis that they're not obviously interacting with each other. So with these ones I was like, okay, I want it because obviously it's a lip balm, so I'm going to get it anyway, but at the same time I was like, oh, but you did so well with the other ones where they're interacting, and then you kind of failed at this bit. Like I said, it's part of a 3 for 2, and I was just like, yeah, like it just doesn't do anything for me packaging wise. So I actually bought this purposely to use, because I actually got 2 of them. So one will go in the shrine and one I would use, because if you know me, I do actually love my lip balms, but at the same time I was just like, oh, you failed at the packaging, like you were doing so well, and then all of a sudden you just did like the old style. So the next ones I got, so I actually got this mug. So Reuben kindly actually got me this mug, which I absolutely love the fact that it's not only a princess one, it's got characters in there you don't normally get, but it's actually got them in their winter attire. So you've got Belle,
you've got Pocahontas, Ariel, Aurora, Tiana, Cinderella, Snow White, Jasmine, Mulan, Rapunzel,
and you've also got Moana on there as well. But it's just the fact that apart from Moana, she's the only one that's not dressed Christmassy, which I kind of understand, because obviously the climate she lives in, like maybe, you know, they don't get cold enough. But then I was like, well, Jasmine, she lives like in the desert, so I'm thinking she's still dressed Christmassy as well. But yeah, it was just one of those things that I kind of found funny, the fact that she was like the only one not in a Christmas attire, whereas the other ones are obviously holding presents, or obviously they've got their different clothes on, so obviously they've got their capes on, that kind of thing. But yeah, it was just funny that I looked at that and I was like, okay, so all the other princesses have like the different Christmas outfits on, and like Moana does them. Right, so the last ones are Christmas decorations. So the only thing is, because I did actually talk about this not in my last video but the one before, that I did actually get an Aurora one, and she was actually dressed in Christmas attire, so she actually had like a cloak on and things like that, whereas these ones are just characters, just normal. So for example, I got this one which is Genie, because again I don't have a lot of Genie stuff. There's nothing Christmassy about him, so even though it's like a tree decoration, there's nothing about him that says Christmassy. So these ones I will actually put in the shrine. So the Aurora one I did actually put around the house because she was actually dressed in a Christmas outfit, whereas these ones, unfortunately, these are just the characters that just happen to be like Christmas decorations. So these were all £4, but like I said, I really like this one because I don't have a lot of Genie stuff, so that's why I purposely got him. The next one I got is Moana, so again £4. Like, even though the mug obviously didn't show her like Christmassy, but at the same time I was like, you know, they could have done something, like I don't know, like just maybe given like a present or something, so something to hold like a present, or I don't really know what they could have done. But at the same time I'm like, you know, it's nice to have, because obviously again I don't have a lot of Moana stuff, because they've kind of died down on the merchandise from Moana, so I kind of feel like every time I see a Moana thing I'm always surprised, being like, oh, they're still making stuff like this, because I kind of feel like, you know, there's not something that you do that often. Next one I got was this Ariel one. So again, I was just like, this is going to go in the shrine. Though I do like the fact I just noticed that on her tail it is actually really glittery, so I didn't actually notice that before. But yeah, on her tail it's obviously got like glitter particles on there as well. But again, this one's going to go in the shrine. And then the last one I got, which I was tempted, do I give this to Reuben because it's really cute, but then I was like, oh, I really like it for myself. So I haven't decided yet, but this is Beast, and I really like the idea of obviously this one being him with obviously having the birds on him. So for me personally, I was just like, I really like this one, but I was like, I kind of like giving Reuben Beast stuff because obviously we had a Beauty and Beast themed wedding. Like Beauty and Beast is obviously my favourite film and it's obviously been incorporated in our lives, and but I was like, yeah, but I really like it, but I'm like, it's only going to sit in the shrine. But then I was like, should I give it to Reuben as a present, because I don't know if he would class this as a Christmas present or whether he'll put it like, it might be like, say, some of the stuff I have gotten before where technically I've given it to him as a present, but then he said you can have it for the shrine, so it's technically his, but it's almost like he's donated to the shrine, that kind of thing. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. So yeah, so that was my last video before Christmas. Hopefully this was helpful, and like I said, I did actually change my schedule for you guys, so hopefully some of the stuff, if you did want it, it's still available for you guys. The same with my last video, which is my Disney store one. Fingers crossed that it's still available and that you're actually able to get it before Christmas, because unfortunately the postal strike in the UK, it is a bit of a struggle at the moment. Like I said, I'm still waiting for one more item from Reuben, but it's not a big deal if I don't get it before Christmas, because obviously he's got so much other stuff anyway, so it's almost like, it's not like that's like a main present. It's not like, you know, that's the only present he was going to get. It was just the fact that it would be nice to get it before Christmas. But like, hopefully, like I said, any of the stuff that you see, like I said, Asda's got the 3 for 2, so maybe have a look on the website and you can always order it into store and you can go and collect it, that kind of thing, because it's a little bit hit or miss what they do in stores as well. So my next one would actually be what I got for Christmas, so obviously that will go up after Christmas. I haven't decided when that's going to go up yet, because unfortunately, again, I'm working quite a lot over Christmas. Like literally, me and Reuben only have Christmas Day off and New Year's Day. That's all we've got off over Christmas because we're working all the other days. So I'm hoping to try and fit in somewhere what I got for Christmas. So hopefully that'll be obviously the week before New Year's, but obviously after Christmas. And like I said, my last video, I'd really appreciate it if you did actually subscribe. My goal for next year, by the end of next year, so this time next year, I would love to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm on like 600 and something, so I'm not like that far away. But again, if you really like my videos, I'd really appreciate it. That would mean the world to me by this time next year, actually, you know, be able to get to 1,000 subscribers. But I really hope you guys enjoy the holidays, however you celebrate it. So happy holidays, you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Later days. I'm trying to think how to I'm like, is that a good way of advertising the scrunchies? I'm trying to advertise them in my thumbnail. I'm just like, I don't know if that's a good way of advertising them.